What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Full Metal Analysis. We got what should be an easy one today, but you can't count your victories before they can't count your eggs before they hatch. So, but before we get into Lions Titans, quick shout out to U of M. I didn't think they was gonna pull out the victory against Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? But they scrapped together a game plan with their quarterbacks since they don't have a quarterback and threw something together. What you think about that game, Marcus?
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. If I had to make a bet on it, I would have put my money on Michigan State. They do have a more what seems like a more competent offense, but the only thing is managing their turnovers, and the turnovers showed up yesterday as well. Uh, but it was a close game. Hold on one second. But yeah, no, they put a good, like you said, Michigan put a good game plan together. They was able to pull it out. You know, it was close, came down to the wire. Michigan State had final possession to tie up the game, maybe go for two. Couldn't get in the end zone. And the typical little brother, big brother controversy after the game. It was your average,
Right,
typical Michigan State game.
right. Yeah, but like you said, man, going into the game, I definitely would have put my money on Michigan State. But yeah, man, Michigan pulled it out. Where do you see each team going in the future? I know neither team has a chance to make the playoffs, right? So what about bowl runs?
Yeah, so many bowls nowadays that you got to be real bad not to make one. Michigan, I would say going into the season, that's Michigan State's goal was to make a bowl. Even with this loss, I think they're still on track for that. Um, and at this point, same thing with Michigan. Both teams, their goal is really just to make any type of bowl. Because Michigan, they got a rough schedule ahead of them. They still got Oregon. They still have Ohio State, and I believe they play Illinois, who just lost yesterday to Oregon. But going into that game, I think Illinois is ranked 20 or 22nd. So they got a tough schedule it's still in front of them.
With this new system that they found in their game plan, does that change anything in their success for this season?
Nah, I mean they've done this before. They just went away from it. They tried to go with one quarterback, but last year they did the same thing. It was JJ McCarthy the whole time, and every now and then they bring in Orgy. And I want to say they might have did it at the beginning of the year with Davis Warren and bring in Orgy. Uh, like you said yesterday, they seem to lean more on Orgy. But they've done this before, and I'm sure they're going to go back to it. But still, I don't see this being a sustainable recipe for success.
Yeah, I agree with you. Any success from this point on would be just like uh like a win. I mean, because like you said, they got a hard schedule coming up, and I don't see them beating most of the teams that they got left. But I don't know. Maybe just get what you can this season, and if the coach doesn't, if Sharon doesn't get fired, then maybe no, they have success next year. But moving on for that, man. We got the Titans versus the Lions today, man. Like I said earlier, it should be a drop in the bucket. We should win this game. Not only should we win this game, but we should see a lot of Hendon Hooker today. But we gotta get through it first. No JMO. JMO's suspension is official. He's gonna miss 2 games. I don't think it hurts us for this game coming up, but I think it will be real detrimental to us during the Vikings, Green Bay's game. But in the meantime, everybody else is healthy. Our offense is still running on 100, even without it, and the defense has been looking pretty good. Minus not no longer, no long. I ain't gonna say no longer. I ain't gonna say elite, but no, with a reduced pass rush pressure. But I expect to see a lot from Tim Patrick and Khalif Raymond today, and the running backs.
Yeah, no, I can't disagree with that. I believe Allen Robinson is gonna make his debut, if I'm not mistaken. I've been hearing a lot about him, so I'm assuming he's gonna play. Um, defense is it is what it is. They were just talking on the radio that Aaron Glenn brought a lot of pressure last week, a lot of blitzes, more blitzes than he has since in a long time. They are without your boy Josh Pascal today, so that's another hit to the defensive line. Uh,
Mm.
so generating pressure is going to be, it's going to be what it's going to be. Um, it's more so going to be a great opportunity for guys like Uku and James Houston, and there's another guy that I saw last week. I never seen that guy before, but it's going to be a great audition for somebody to step up on that defensive line and show that maybe they got something that we could work with.
Yeah, man, I'm mad at the Titans, man. I mean, all season long, they've been trying Will Levis out there, giving donations and giving the ball up to every team. And now when it comes to playing us, they put Will Levis on the bench, albeit not by choice, but they put him on the bench. And even though it's not much of an upgrade, we will face Mason Rudolph. But man, I wanted some of them Will Levis turnovers.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't heard anything, but you saying Rudolph getting a start today?
Yeah, when I was looking up the odds, I think they had Mason Rudolph in the odds instead of Levis. I think
Okay.
Levis was hurt. I haven't seen him in last week, and I don't think he's playing this week.
Yeah. So to your point, Levis is a more. I mean, Rudolph is a more safer option for the Titans. But you know, say what you will about Levis. I would say you have a higher potential with Levis than you do Mason Rudolph. We've seen Mason Rudolph in the league. He hasn't done anything to set the league on fire. So, I could see them just trying to maintain the ball, run the ball with Tony Pollard. They just lost DeAndre Hopkins, so Calvin Ridley is the second biggest option, and then they have they got another receiver down there that has gone under the radar. Like he was somebody. I gotta look him up real quick. But yeah, man, nothing about Tennessee, to your point, scares you. And like you said, I think the goal for today is it's a successful day if we see Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't think there's a whole lot to say about this game, man. Go out there and win this game. Get ready for Green Bay next week. If you want, man, we can go ahead